All right, we got my little sparring partner. What's this guy's name? Hold on, buddy. So until we get out here, I was just gonna say the crate, the door, thresholds, right? Much better about settle. Look to me, dude. Out here we got smells. There we go. Little kind of, I don't know, it's set on the bottom of his neck where they're strong, right? Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Look at this, we're gonna hold on tight. So turn these off. Oh! Starts pulling, be a tree. It's got to yield to the least pressure. Good. Now I can go with him. Oh, he might have to poop already. We haven't got the poop habit down. He's been kind of holding on. I mean, he's 3 years old, right? But he pooped on our last out. I got one started. We had a good little, there's the pool in. You know, good. Everybody says stuff, right? Like the supposed force-free people. They'll talk about no pressure, blah, 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 blah. And then they'll say things like, I don't let the dog pull me anywhere. So what are you doing in this moment? He's creating least pressure. What are you doing? Are you immediately calling him away? Micromanaging? Are you letting him make the choice? There you go, big guy. Just looking at the jugger. See, he's just sniffing. Right? You know what I mean? They try to tell you stuff because they want you to do stuff a certain way. Or they're not letting him have that freedom. Right? But it's part of your leash, it's part of your leash work. Anytime they create pressure, they've got to release it. If we're letting them pull. One of my guys, my common sense guys, Beckman, he says it's okay for them to pull you on break. I don't like the practice of it, right? Oh, man. 20 feet of freedom, bro. Oh. See, usually when they stay on it a little bit too long, that's a good boy. When they stay on it a little too long, I'll kind of call them, you're a good boy. Are you ready? Do some walk the other ways. Right. He goes that way, forgets about me. Oh, that's a good man. Good job, big guy. Hi, friend. You see, he doesn't hate me, right? Back to buying friendship, though. He's like, dude, I gotta go poop. So we had a couple fights yesterday, right? Here's the thing with all this mouthing stuff, right? Is, see, he's sniffing, but he's not pulling. I'll go with you. I'll go with you almost as far as you want to go. We're not going around the corner yet. Alright, so there's a little bit of a pool. I'm going to stop and wait. Kind of at the end of where I like them to go right now. And tomorrow we'll go around the corner. I'll get them with the boys at least today. Damn. I gave him a little too much space. He was able to stretch the line to get to his smell. Right? Getting to the smell when you're pulling, that's reinforcing it. Right? Good boy. Just keep on walking. Just keep on walking. Get him over here on the side. What's his name? That's a good boy. Got his legs wrapped up. Hi, friend. Very nice. You can be curious and questioning of what my hand is doing. You don't need to put your mouth on it. Right? And so I'm gonna go through it again. There's some stuff I don't like I did. I should have pulled the table out so we're not in a tight space. He was excited and he was working really cool, so I got excited, right? And then what did that do? That sent him over the top, put him mouthy. Then there was some kind of defensive leashing, so that way he can't mouth again, right? However, what happened is he got off the table, and I was a little too worried about keeping him on the table when I should have just went sit down to the what is it called? The ground level instead of. But that's also kind of hard when they're jumping around and freaking out, right? Like he went off the table and it started getting kind of weird. So I'm like just holding it, but I should have come down. But come, yay, good boy, very nice, very nice. Okay. Almost forgot. I started putting in that release. I almost forgot about it. I started messing with the food on the ground first to release him so he doesn't practice running off. The hit and run, I call it. It's a good boy. Give me that food. Give me that affection. I'm out of here. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not going to give him anything. So look, when he does his mouthing stuff, and even that one, it was open mouth, right? That one was even lighter though. But come. Little pressure. Yeah, good boy. Very nice. Let me grab that leash. Good. Okay. All right. I'll stay cool. I didn't freak out. Which, I mean, I generally don't. However, I was very tired. So when you're very tired, that's when stuff like that happens, right? That's when you do freak out. Man, I'm tired. I don't want to deal with this crap. So they're just pulling a little bit, pulling a little bit. Now I can go with them. Did we do 3 recalls yet? Maybe I should go try to do food. Yeah, I don't have hot dogs. Oh, da, 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 da. Right, there he's pulling. Let me head back this way. Oh, crap. It's my love and hate with the martingale, right? I think it's the martingale. slides down to the side a lot. It might just be the collar and collars in general, right? Good boy. Good boy. Good boys. Right. Oh crap. We'll go the other way. Good boy. Ugly mechanics comes out when you're tired. Patience gets lower when you're tired. Shit, dude, we need to go do some hill drills. I'm trying to let them stay over here. Baby poop. But come. Yeah, very nice. Good job, big man. Go for some of this loving on the head. Good boy. Okay. Should have been waiting for a look. Ah, better. No teeth. Kind of a nose, right? Here's the other thing to think about or to remember. This dog putting his mouth on somebody's skin is going to be a death sentence. It's probably why he was in the shelter in the first place. It's kind of playful. It's not firm. And we want to watch and make sure we don't make it worse, right? Do. I mostly just do it's like a little scruff thing when they're overexcited. You just hold them so they settle down. Ah, that's a good boy. Good job like this. You grab the collar, thumbs underneath the collar. Good job. Thumbs under the collar so they can't move, jump, and get you. And you just hold them. And they might fight it, and they settle down. They look at you, you let it go. You're a good man. Sit. Good. We'll feed you however late it is. I don't care. The only thing I haven't done with him is what I did with Waylon and Crew. Both of them came. Crew was a lot worse when he first got here. Waylon, it was one of the first things we did because he's a Roddy Pitt. One of the first things I did with him was he got mouthy with me right after like one walk. He just jumped up and was like, "Ha!" And it wasn't hard. Just like his, it's not hard, but it's a power breed with mouth on skin, right? So what I did with them is I grabbed the snout, and obviously we want to. I mean, at the time it was just kind of an instinct thing, right? It's probably what most people would say is an old school thing, but both of them never did it again. I'm trying to avoid that with him, right? You go least correction. We want to be least invasive, minimally aversive, right? As long as it's effective. So with him, I'm noticing a time limit too. Like that's part of I think what that was is he was getting excited because we had been out for about 40 minutes. So too much time and too much stuff gets him mouthy, right? But come. Ah, look, he's looking at the people over there. How do you get over distractions? Pressure, right? Good boy. And we wait for that next look. Okay. Good job. Let's go do a couple minutes of heel drills after these people pass by. Then I gotta get the boys. And we gotta get. Man, it's too much to do. I guess I need to bring Milo with the boys. Let me see that. Good boy. There's a little head on the hand, right? But no mouth. I don't know how I feel about that either, right? Head button is the precursor to mouthing. What do you think? Holy crap, that was 16 minutes.